Yes.
Mr. Clyde.
Thank you for letting her come to us.
He's good.
Thank you, Chairman. Administrator Milgram. Okay, according to a letter dated December 19th, 2023 from the DEA's Office of Congressional Affairs, the DEA has the final authority to schedule, reschedule, or deschedule a drug under the Controlled Substances Act. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're the final. You're it.
Yes, there's a regulation. Yes.
All right. In your statement, you mentioned that it has been publicly reported and confirmed by the DOJ that a notice of proposed rulemaking to reschedule marijuana from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, and it is currently being considered by the Office of Management and Budget. Mr. Chair, I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record this particular article. It's U.S. DEA will reclassify marijuana, ease restrictions, according to the AP News from April 30th, 2024, sir. Thank you, sir. In this particular article, it says the proposal, which still must be reviewed by the White House Office of Management and Budget. It says also today the Attorney General circulated the proposal to reclassify marijuana from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. So, Administrator Milgram, is the decision to reschedule marijuana being initiated or encouraged predominantly by the White House Office of Management and Budget, the Attorney General's Office, or the DEA? Which is it?
Congressman, there will be a notice of proposed rulemaking that's released. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get into this conversation right now.
Okay, so you have said multiple times that it would be inappropriate for you to talk about this, okay? Inappropriate or illegal? Violation of law or just inappropriate?
Inappropriate according to our counsel, that I should not be engaged in a conversation about it. And just to sort of explain a little bit of that,
Okay.
Since DEA is ultimately the decider of scheduling and rescheduling, and the DEA administrator is in that role, it would be inappropriate for me to make comments about this process or parts of that process.
Well, we're the United States Congress. You wouldn't have authority if we didn't give it to you, okay? I mean, we make the law, you execute the law, we give you the authority, we're asking the questions. So, I mean, it's like you're an extension of us when we create the law, so I'm asking you the question. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from the DEA? Is it coming from the Attorney General? Is it coming from the White House Office of OMB? Where is it coming from?
As you know, under the Administrative Procedures Act, which Congress has made into law,
Okay.
there is a formal rulemaking process that goes on. That leads to the issuance of an NPRM, then the opportunity for public comment, and then the process plays out beyond that with an ultimate decision being made at DEA as to the scheduling or rescheduling of a substance. So again, as the agency that will be the ultimate decider, I'm not going to engage in conversations about issues that could be part of this conversation.
I mean, marijuana is a very, very dangerous drug. Okay, not as dangerous as some of the others we've talked about here, but it certainly is much more dangerous than what you see regularly that people partake of, like alcohol, etc. You have a significant increase in traffic accidents that we have seen that have sent people to the emergency rooms, like simply because they have been partaking of marijuana. So, have you had any outreach from the White House or the Vice President's office regarding the rescheduling of marijuana?
Congressman, again, I'm not going to be able to get into any of the process that takes place or has taken place on this.
Okay. Are you aware of any instance in which a rulemaking that schedules, reschedules, or deschedules a drug under the Controlled Substances Act is not signed by the administrator of the DEA?
Just, again, stepping out of marijuana and talking about this generally, I am not.
Okay. All right. So
I'll
where it's
look
signed by the
and
Attorney
confirm
General.
that's accurate, but at least in my experience, I'll confirm that with your office, but I'm not aware personally.
Okay. All right. All right. That's all I have. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I yield back.